an extremist marginalized years ago. Here to discuss, Fox News contributor Erick Erickson. Is Farrakhan onto something?
Oh, I think this is a larger issue for the left, but you got to keep in mind Rush's point wasn't about the flag per se, but about the advance against the American culture itself. And the flag's just a symbol of that. But once you convince people that the Confederate flag is racist, then you go after the monuments and then the county names and the lakes in Minnesota, and then you go after the American flag because you know there was slavery under it, and you begin to move towards your cultural leftist utopia that doesn't really exist, but you won't be allowed to point it out once you get there.
I mean, you pointed out in your pre-interview that there's a couple of places in California where they're banning the American flag.
Right. In schools in California during the Cinco de Mayo celebrations, I believe it was, they banned the display of American flag on shirts. The University of California at Irvine, student government wanted to ban the display of the American flag on campus. The University of California itself said that it's a microaggression to call the United States a melting pot or call it the land of opportunity. It's about culture itself.
Eric, there's a few people in touch with more conservatives than you on a regular basis from your website, redstate.com, and all the work you've done. But when Nikki Haley got up with a Republican flanked to her left and Senator Scott and Senator Lindsey Graham on her right and said, hey, let's take this flag out of the State House and put it in a museum, was that a mistake in your mind?
No, I don't think it was. Look, that's for the people of South Carolina to decide. I don't think it's for a bunch of liberals around the country who would hate South Carolina without that flag flying anyway to demand that they do it. I think it's for the people of South Carolina to decide, and I think Nikki Haley got the decision right.
Senator Jim Webb comes out and says, you guys got to understand the Civil War. There were slave owners in the North and there were non-slave owners in the South fighting, and he's a Democrat, and he said he's not for taking this down.